My granddaughter Jasmine was born an old woman. She was impatient from the very beginning. She was fiercely independent, never wanted help with tying shoes and such. She would verbally express, I want to do it myself, from about the time she was like 3 years old. She was always a loner, and she always knew what she wanted and let others know it. Conforming was not her cup of tea. From the onset, Jasmine never did well in traditional schools. She didn't have many behavioral problems as far as the family was concerned. We knew she was terribly bright and way ahead in her thinking than her peers. By high school, there began to be evidence of personality clashes between Jasmine and her teachers as they strove to make Jasmine conform to their way of teaching and thinking. Jasmine was falling through the cracks as teachers as well as the principal were ready to write her off as unteachable. My daughter stepped in and arranged an interview with Oakland's Oasis High School. It's an alternative high school where students find connection to education through a small school environment that values relationships between students and teachers and offers opportunities for small classes, creative expression, academics, and service learning. Well, this turned out to be just the ticket for Jasmine. She flourished at this school, becoming more vocal and more outgoing. I asked Jasmine just recently, could she compare the public school system to the alternative school that she found at the Oasis, and she started attending that school in 11th grade, and she's graduating this year. Jasmine told me that one of the things that really stood out was in the public school, teachers can't seem to control their students because the environment, the class environment is just way too big. She also talked about the difference in the teachers at her alternative school. If she missed a day, her second period teacher who teaches her economics calls Jasmine, and Jasmine teases and says, I mean, she calls like she my husband or something. But believe me, Jasmine appreciate that. She never had that kind of relationship with a teacher because she never felt that they really cared in the public school system. She said if she didn't show up in the public school, she just didn't show up. Nobody cared or called or anything like that. And also, she talked about the fact that recently a student was able to graduate last year, I believe, at the age of 21. And that could never happen in a public school system because they don't cater to that age group. But at the Oasis School, their goal is getting a kid graduated. And whatever it took, if it took that woman coming back to school and finishing up 11th and 12th grade, then that's what the old Oasis did to meet her halfway. And she graduated. And she's gone on to college now. So just think about it. Sometimes it's not the students. Sometimes it's the system, the school system, and we would do well to match children up with personalities, or do whatever we can to keep them from falling through the cracks. Some might think, oh, you don't need to be catering to each and every child, but if you can, why not? What's the harm in it? Some children just don't do good in the public school system. And Jasmine is a success story. She's graduating, she's outspoken, she's ready, she knows what she wants to do, and she's headed to journalism school. Okay, that's it. This has been CJ Straight Talk, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi, my name is Angela Bell, and 22 years ago, I performed a song called I Believe for our team, the New Orleans Saints. And here it is. Must resume the fight, continue to persevere. Hi, my name is Angela Bell, and 22 years ago, I performed a song called I Believe for our team, the New Orleans Saints. And here it is.